You're listening to Optional Opinions, the only opinion podcast made by average dudes for average Joes. So quit listening, Rosie. Anyway,
Well, I'm
Brandon,
Brandon.
tell us what we're doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're Brandon.
I am Brandon.
I'm Davis.
And I'm Kyle. And occasionally you'll hear April yelling at our puppy. So, good times.
Good times, good friends.
Sorry. What are you doing?
Speaking of.
Exhibit A.
Don't bite my butt.
Can this episode
Maybe-
just
maybe
be
she needs
April
to go.
yelling at your puppy?
Maybe.
Oh my
Well, Davis, we fulfilled a promise that we made a while back on an episode Kyle was not in. Well, he was in for half of it. I don't know if he listened to the rest of that one, but
I think I did, actually. I don't remember. I definitely started listening to the rest of it.
And then as soon as you cut out, you're like, this isn't worth it.
It's not worth it anymore.
Well, in that episode, the last part was saying, what Dungeons and Dragons class would you be? Do you remember this, Davis?
Yes.
And we made a funny about Kyle being a bard and how he had an amazing singing voice.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
And so I just realized in the Frozen episode, we actually got to bless our audiences with Kyle.
I would have called it a bless.
Amazing singing voice. So
That's true.
promise fulfilled.
Yes.
You guys are
We
welcome.
said at the end that we would get him to sing something, right?
I know. I said that we would have Kyle serenade our audience, and that is what happened. So
I don't know if he serenaded them. I think he serenaded
I was
them.
serenaded.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's a D, not a T. Anyway.
Oh, I see.
Brandon, what are we doing here today?
So today is our first mini Monday in a while. We're just catching up, just to talk about things we're consuming because we haven't done that in a while.
That is true.
So I want to ask you guys, what you consuming?
Jeez. My goodness.
Wow. Since working from home, I have been able to, when I do not have as much work, I've been able to watch some shows while working, which is actually really nice. I think I've watched more television. I've consumed more television media in the past 3 weeks than I have in the past 3 months, just because I've been able to actually have time to do stuff or watch stuff.
That's interesting.
But
because when I work, I'm working, so it's
yeah, all right, Kyle.
pretty interesting.
Whatever.
I don't know. It's a new
I
concept.
also work. Get out of here. Anyway, after Kyle's finished demeaning me.
I didn't say it.
I
may think it.
I may think it.
I may nod in agreement when others say it. I didn't say
but
it.
I did not. It doesn't count for me.
I have legitimately tried to have something on the background when I was working, but it's just too unethical. I feel too unethical because either I'm working or I'm watching. There's no in between. So needless to say,
maybe I'm just better at multitasking.
Maybe you are, and good for you, or maybe bad for you. I don't know.
But anyway,
hopefully no one at work listens to this.
Well, I just admitted to not watching things, so
Yeah, I wasn't talking about you, Kyle.
So because of this, I got to watch. I've finished all of Black Mirror. I have finished the 100. I was watching the Black Mirror beforehand, but I finished the 100, which was a season. And actually, just today, I finished Silicon Valley.
Ooh, great show!
And
great show.
That show is really great, and there are some moments that are just really hilarious. And
I think
Middleditch does an awesome job. I don't know how. He's such a great actor, and he's so good at being so awkward.
Oh my gosh, Brandon would probably hate it how cringy it is sometimes.
That's true.
Oh, great. I was planning on watching it.
You should.
You need
it's
to,
so
dude.
good.
It's
so
yeah.
good. My favorite scene in that whole show is when.
Well, are you gonna spoil it for me?
No, it's not a spoiler. It's like a comedic moment. I don't even remember like the plot point behind this moment, but like basically they're at like this convention and what's his face but anyway, he's like walking around with like a router or whatever in his backpack, and he's like holding the button, the like kill switch or whatever.
Yes.
I legit died laughing out loud.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
So, for those of you who don't know, HBO is having some of their shows streamed for free, so you can watch Silicon Valley for free for now. So,
I'm actually watching Westworld as well as it's coming out season 3. So
that's not free though. So don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was so mad. I wanted to watch season 3 because I don't have HBO, but it's not free. So.
Kyle, what are you consuming?
Let's see. So I guess I haven't been consuming that much actually, which is strange. Well, it's not strange because we just got a puppy a couple weeks ago, and that has pretty much been all my free time right there. So I've been able to slip in a couple things though. April and I just started watching 30 Rock.
ooh.
It's a comedy with like Tina Fey, and it's really good. I'm really enjoying it actually. And Tina Fey does some writing for Parks and Rec too. And it's very interesting to see like I'm able to draw some comparisons, and I'm like, oh, I could totally tell she stole an idea for Parks and Rec from like this episode of 30 Rock or whatever. Like there's very similar parallels to be drawn. So that's been interesting.
That's really cool.
And there's Rosie playing with some toy.
Say hi, Rosie. There it is.
Other than that, I haven't really been watching too much, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm pretty boring. How about you, Brandon?
So Cassie and I don't know how long it took us. It didn't take us that long, but we crushed through all of Parks and Rec, like in a very short amount of time.
Wow, because I thought you guys were watching Psych the last time I
Yeah,
heard.
we finished that a while ago.
It's like, yeah, that was a while ago. That's old news.
That was like last week, Davis. Come on. No. So we started Parks and Rec because I had never like watched it chronologically. Just whenever somebody else was watching it, I was like, I'll just sit and watch. And I was curious as to how many episodes I'd seen. I probably saw a good like 80% of them. So like there was only a new episode very, very sparsely. So we finished that, I think, a couple days ago. And then last night we started Barry. So.
Oh, yes.
So that's been fun.
That's a good show.
I am really enjoying it. We're on episode 5 right now of season 1. So we still got one more season, I think. I think there's only 2. So far so good. I'm enjoying it. Last thing that I've started consuming is an audiobook by a little unknown author called Pierce Brown. And his book is called Dark Ages. It is
I thought it was just
5th?
Dark Age.
Is it just Dark Age?
I think it's just Dark Age.
My apologies. Davis has already read it.
That is true. Oh,
he's a nerd.
yes,
He
I
reads
have.
it. You don't say a
I'm not saying a
single
thing. I'm not saying anything.
I heard this one gets good. I'm excited. Cassie is making me listen to it with her, so it's painfully slow.
Yes.
But I want to complain.
He said it's painfully slow. Yikes.
No, I love her. I want to complain a little bit. So Davis, you read it, so you don't have this issue, but I'm listening to it through Audible, and they changed the voice actor for Lysander.
Oh, that's lame.
Like,
wait. Oh, there were different voice actors in the different books?
Yeah, so in the Iron Gold, they had a different voice actor for different perspectives, and they had this really good voice for Lysander, who is like it sounded very high gold, and now he sounds like just kind of like another, like almost a younger version of Darrow now. And he says Cassius. And it bothers me to no end. He's like, Cassius. And I'm just, it's so annoying. Why do they do that?
Contract disputes, I guess. I don't know. That's like in at the end of, what is it, 22 Drum Street, when they're making fun of like making a bunch of sequels, and they do a bunch of sequels, and it's Channing Tatum and like an actor that's not Jonah Hill, and then the next one is.
Yes, I
What,
forgot about
what are you talking
that.
about contract disputes? What do you mean?
I don't know if I've seen 22
They did
Jump
that.
Street.
They changed actors in what's that one show I was watching a while ago? Last Man Standing.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was like, and
Oh,
they even
yeah.
had a voice line about it where like, what's his face?
The grandpa.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say like
No.
Tim the Toolman Taylor, because that's what
Tim
I think
Allen?
of him as. Yeah, Tim Allen. Thank you. But like, he even had a line in it that was like, "Hey, you look a little different," or something like that.
Yeah,
It was like a little fourth wall break. I was like, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's like in Parks and Rec when Chris Pratt lost all his weight to play Star-Lord.
yeah.
Like all they did to mention that he lost weight, because it was in between seasons, I think,
He
is
was just
him and like Ben were walking up the
Mhm.
stairs,
Yeah.
and he was like,
Was it even? I thought it was like the middle of a
It was in the
season,
middle
to be
of the
honest.
"Oh,
season.
really?"
Mhm.
But it's
Well,
just
because he like went to London or whatever.
yeah. But him and Ben are just walking up some stairs, and he's like, "Yeah, just stopped drinking beer, and I lost a bunch of weight." We're like, okay, and that's all they said.
I love those little fourth wall breaks. They're the best. So, all right. The last Mini Monday, we played a game that took way longer than expected.
Indeed.
And so we cut a lot out, and we're going to finish, or maybe not finish. We're gonna play another round of this game. So, Kyle or Davis, who wants to go?
Me, pick me.
Yeah, I think Davis should
Okay.
go. This puppy's wrecking havoc, so there'll be a lot of background noise if I'm doing it.
That's fair. So this game, did we give it a name? I don't think we gave it a name.
6 degrees of IMDb. I don't know. You explain it, and I'll turn on the light in this room because it's got really dark.
So the way the game works is Kyle and I are going to pick two different actors, and Davis can only use their top 4 known for movies or any. It could be TV shows as well, but their top 4 most known for, and they have to use those movies to connect the actors. So, like for example, if we were to pick Matt Damon, his top 4, I'm sure, is one of the Bourne Identities. He can pick any of the actors in the Bourne Identity, and then he goes to their top 4, and he has to try to navigate his way through the IMDb algorithm to his objective, which is another actor, which I didn't give in the example. So hopefully that made sense.
Sure.
I think so. I mean, it's pretty easy to understand when we're like going through it. I think.
Yeah,
so.
it'll be fine. I just went
Okay.
to the IMDb homepage, and I got really sad because the coming soon page, it is nothing. There's just nothing.
Some things are going right to like, you can rent it at home for $20 or whatever.
Trolls
yeah.
World Tour, that's
don't know.
happening.
Well, I'm probably not
I'm
gonna rent that.
probably
Nope.
actually that's like my girlfriend's favorite movie, and I think we're probably gonna watch it this weekend.
Hot take: really didn't like the Trolls movie. Don't know if that's a hot take, but I guess I watched it on an airplane. Either way, didn't really enjoy
Kyle,
it.
I will
So,
second that
She
opinion.
can at me.
Hey, no, no,
I
no,
will
no,
second
no.
that opinion, even though I've never seen the first one. So, for how much ever that's worth. But anyway, so Davis, are you ready to play?
Yes.
All right, Kyle, pick an actor.
Since Davis already brought him up, we're gonna do Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Are we doing this based on the amount of moves or the amount of time?
No, we just said if it gets past 10, you lose.
Okay. We'll see if I can do it.
Let's do Adam Sandler. That might be too easy.
Okay.
So we'll find out.
We'll see. The top 4 thing really throws a wrench in things.
It does, yeah. So Chris Pratt to Adam Sandler. Chris Pratt, you have Guardians of the Galaxy, the Lego Movie, Parks and Recreation, and Jurassic World.
I'm going for Adam Sandler.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We better, just to get you thinking, right? We just list as many Adam Sandler movies as you
Right.
can think of. Go.
Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore. Wow, that was hard. Happy Gilmore, Grown Ups, Grown Ups 2, Grown Ups 3.
Wait, there's a
I
Grown
think-
Ups 3?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, he was in Uncut Gems. I heard that was crazy.
I really want to watch that. I haven't seen it.
He was in Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. I was trying to think of the name. I was like, what's that one where he's like an adult but like a kid? Waterboy?
Yeah, Waterboy, Longest Yard.
Oh, that's a funny movie. Longest Yard.
Okay. I can look at who starred in movies, right?
Yeah, so you can click on his top 4 movies to see who's in them.
Ooh, I forgot Will Arnett is in Lego Movie. I think...
How did you forget that? He's Batman.
Yeah, I don't... Whatever.
Davis, you're embarrassing us. Come
I'm
on.
trying to think, because Will Arnett... I think I could get to Will Arnett because he's in Hot Rod.
Is she
Like, he's in a lot of comedies.
So, yeah, you
it would
can't-
be in the same vein.
But
I'm
you don't
just
know
thinking-
what Will Arnett's top 4
right,
are going to be.
That's
you know?
true, but I'm thinking his top 4 are comedies. Elizabeth Banks, I know her top 4 somewhere in there would be one of the Hunger Games movies. And I'm trying to think if Jennifer Lawrence was in anything with Adam Sandler or if she was in any of those people. I don't think so. Oh, Charlie Day? Wait, Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell is in Lego Movie 2. This is hard. There's so many different ways to do this. I don't know which one to commit to. Will Ferrell seems like the easiest option. I think I'm going to go with Will Ferrell.
All right, so Will Ferrell through the Lego Movie.
Yes.
All right, his top 4 are Talladega Nights, Anchorman 2, Anchorman, Blades of Glory. Oh, I hated that movie.
That's I
No.
love that movie.
It's so funny.
It's too cringy, dude. I couldn't handle it.
Have you seen Talladega Nights?
I have not.
Oh, you need to
All
go
of these
watch that
movies are
movie.
just
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen the
Classics.
Anchormans either.
Oh my
Dude, what are
goodness,
you doing?
Brandon. You're in quarantine.
Come on,
Get on
man.
it.
Get it together.
No one's ever recommended either of those films for me.
Well, consider them
Which
recommended.
ones?
Anchorman's or Talladega Nights.
Oh, Talladega Nights was one of my favorite movies for a stretch in time. It is so funny.
All right, well, it's now on my recommended list. So
Was John C. Reilly in anything that would be connected to? This is really hard. There's just a lot to choose. It's hard to remember what movies Adam Sandler has been in, especially recently, because he's not really done much that recently.
well, the thing is, you don't have to get his top 4. You just have to find something he's in through somebody else's top 4.
That's true. I'm going to go through Anchorman. I'm going to go with Paul Rudd because I think he's been in a lot over a long period of time.
True.
So we got Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I Love You, Man.
That's another good movie, by the
Yes,
Which
that's
one?
true.
way. Little
Also, The
bromance.
Perks of Being a Wallflower.
I actually haven't seen that one. It's on my list of things to watch.
Me neither. I have also heard that it's good.
Dang, I wonder. This is a side note. While Davis is thinking, I wonder how our movie draft is doing. I haven't thought about that in a while. Probably pretty horrible. I wonder, is it just like over?
So we're gonna. Here's the thing: we're gonna finish it out. Okay, like if your players get injured in a fantasy football or something like that,
A
like
sports match.
Well, here's the thing, Brandon. In this case, they canceled the NBA. So
well, whoever has the most
No, I'm
amount of
kidding.
points at the end of the season.
I'm down. I'm down.
So I haven't updated it in so long just because I didn't see there's
you're
a
good.
point. Next episode, I'll have an update on the box office ball, who's winning, and how many movies have been postponed into oblivion.
Oh, so many.
Oh, Judy Greer is in Ant-Man. She's also in Archer, which is hilarious.
I could not get into Archer. And by
I didn't get into it because it was like the Parks and Rec or whatever for me. Like how Brandon was, how he's just like seen so many. That's like me. I've just randomly seen so many different episodes. I've never felt like I really need to rewatch all these.
Right.
So. Davis, we just filled so much
I know.
airtime.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with Bobby Cannavale
Through which one movie?
through Ant-Man.
Good old Bob.
Yeah, I feel like he's been. I feel like I've seen him in something.
Wow, that's very insightful.
So-
this went poorly.
What are his top four? What are his top
So
four?
we got the station agent, Ant-Man, Blue Jasmine, and Parker.
I've only heard of one of
Yep.
those.
Good luck, Davis.
You can always go back,
Well, I mean,
but it still counts.
Jason Statham is on the cover of this Parker movie, so I guess we'll just see who's in these movies.
All right, we need to fill more
Yeah,
airtime.
you guys do that.
April says she'll fill it. All right, April, what do you want to talk about? Oh, she's backing out now.
So-
she decided not to.
If
She's a flake.
for those looking to
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
for those looking to watch
All right, guys, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
oh
That didn't take
I'm
much.
just kidding.
he said
I-
I'm gonna snuggle with Rosie.
Yeah, right.
If you guys haven't seen Parasite, that is coming up out on Hulu to stream. Highly recommend. Raymond actually requested that we do an episode on Parasite.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Our boy Ray, he listens to this stuff?
Yeah,
I didn't think he listened to podcasts.
I guess he does. I don't think he's listened to
What
like
a
I don't
guy.
think he listens
What a
to
guy.
like everyone, but if like he sees a movie that like we reviewed, I think he might listen to it, kind of thing. You know, probably how most people listen
Right,
to our
right.
podcast.
I'd review Parasite. That'd be fun. Okay,
Have you
anyway.
guys seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I'm hoping to watch it this weekend.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I looked at Blue Jasmine, and I know. I'll just tell you what I'm thinking, and I'm gonna do it anyway. It's probably almost definitely not gonna work out, but we'll see. Alec Baldwin is in Blue Jasmine, and I immediately thought that he was also in Cat in the Hat, and I was also thinking that the kids from Cat in the Hat were in Bedtime Stories with Adam Sandler.
Ooh.
Don't know if that's super true or not.
Well, so is that your final Alec
Yeah,
Baldwin?
we're gonna
through-
I'm gonna go with Alec Baldwin through Blue Jasmine.
Alec Baldwin's top 4: The Departed, It's Complicated, The Cooler, and Glengarry Glen Ross.
I'm surprised 30 Rock's not on there.
That's the algorithm for you.
Steve Martin, is he in anything? I just need to get to one with like David Spade. Or if
Yeah.
I could get to Chris Farley
Or
something.
Kevin Spacey, maybe. Not
What?
Kevin Spacey.
I was like, what?
Mall Cop. Whatever.
Oh,
Why can I
Paul
not?
Blart. That's his real name, right?
Paul.
Yeah,
Kevin
that's-
James. Kevin
Kevin
James.
James. Yeah, Kevin Spacey. We're not really.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you Kyle.
We don't talk about him anymore.
Kevin James. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I totally thought about how I could do that. Oh, dang it! I would have to start back over at Parks and Rec. Although
Oh,
I don't know.
shoot.
I don't know if it would be. I don't know if it would be. I probably wouldn't be in the top 4. But just so everybody knows, you could do it. You go Chris Pratt, Parks and Rec, to what's Ben's character's name? Guy,
What?
you know Ben from Parks and
Um,
Rec.
yeah.
Oh, like what's his
Yeah.
actual name? Adam Scott.
Adam Scott. That's right. Adam Scott, who was in. Where was I going with? Oh yeah, Adam Scott, who was in The Overnighters, which
That is not one of his top
I know
4.
it's not one of his top 4, but just to prove you could do it, it's in. He's in The Overnighters, which was directed by Mark Duplass, who was in The League with Steve Renazzisi, who was in Paul Blart Mall Cop with Kevin James, who was in Grown Ups with Adam Sandler. Okay, you can do it. That had nothing to do with Alec Baldwin right now. Anyway,
Back to our
back to
current
what's
situation.
actually happening.
5 years
Is
later.
Matt- Is he in anything with Matt Damon? Leonardo DiCaprio?
Who? Alec
No,
Baldwin?
Adam
well, he
Sandler.
is. Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Because he has The Departed right here. So
Right. He's in a thing with Ben Stiller. He's in a thing with Ben Stiller.
Is he?
Yes, he's in Royal Tenenbaums. Well, wait. Ben Stiller is in Royal Tenenbaums. That's what I was thinking we could get to. But he is in the Markowitz
Project or whatever.
Stories or whatever, which was actually
Stories,
pretty good,
yeah.
which was with Al Pacino, which I'm kind of mad that Al Pacino isn't in The Departed.
Yeah, they totally miscast the whole movie. So I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna go with Jack Nicholson. Is there anything? No, he's not really in any gangster movies. Is Martin Sheen in any gangster movies? I don't know. I know he's in National Treasure.
Classic.
Nicolas Cage, which I don't know.
That might
That's
be
definitely the road you want to go down.
legitimately National Treasures, like on one of, like the list of my movies that I've probably seen the most times in my life.
It's so
Oh my
good.
goodness.
We like
Especially
whenever
as
we
a
would go
kid.
on road trips,
Yes.
like we would watch it in the car, and my dad could probably quote that movie to you because like he drove, so he wasn't
Right.
watching it, but
He could hear.
he could probably quote it to you.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go with Martin Sheen through The Departed. What am I at?
So you are at 5.
Good.
So you have made 5 jumps.
You're halfway there,
Good.
living on a prayer.
Okay.
So we got,
the
The Departed, Apocalypse Now, Badlands Kit, and The Way. So
Davis, you were supposed to be the chosen one.
I was.
This was your game to win.
this might be the first time Davis loses a game.
Brandon, did you end up getting it
Yeah, I got it at 10.
at 10?
Mm-hmm. So if Davis can't do it in 10,
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't know. I proved that I could do it though.
oh yeah, I have no doubt
Yeah,
that
but
you
no-
could do it without the borders of this game.
I did it without the help of IMDb. Okay. We got Marlon Brando, Robert Duvall. Okay. Here we go.
Which movie?
This is Apocalypse Now.
Never seen it.
I think Brando or Robert Duvall. I'm gonna go with. I hope this is the right decision. I'm gonna go with Marlon Brando through Apocalypse Now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Marlon Brando, we got Apocalypse Now, The Godfather, On the Waterfront, Last Tango in Paris.
Right. So I'm mostly looking for The Godfather. Yes, he's here. Oh! Okay. So we got Al Pacino. Oh wait, no. I'm just gonna go with Al Pacino through The Godfather.
Okay. Al Pacino has Serpico, The Godfather, Dog Day Afternoon, Dick Tracy. Where are you going, my man?
He doesn't even know, Brandon.
Dude. Whatever.
He's doing that thing where you like, walk into somewhere where like you just gotta like pretend like you're supposed to be there.
Dustin
You know what I'm saying?
Hoffman. Oh my gosh. I can't believe. I'm so sorry, everybody. I just got super excited and I was very wrong. I just went down a very not helpful road.
Well, while Davis regrets his life decisions, I thought of something else that I was consuming. April and I watched Outbreak the other day. Good movie.
Is that the one with
Nice timing.
What's his face? The one that you thought was Paul Blart.
Kevin Spacey? No.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Or-
a different pandemic movie. Oh, it might have been Pandemic that I watched.
No, yeah, I haven't seen it. This is with Dustin Hoffman. He's the main character. It's also got Morgan Freeman. Oh, it does have Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey in it.
Yeah. Okay. That's the one I watched.
I totally did not even realize that he was.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was one of the not the main guys, but he was like he had a lot of screen
Right.
time.
He did. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't put that to him. I don't know.
He's very, very thin in that one.
Yeah, maybe that's why. That's what it might have been.
Well, like I'm just kind of stuck now. Unless I start going way back. I'm gonna go.
You're going on to your 8th guess or your
Right.
8th transition.
Ooh, things are looking dark.
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to The Godfather.
Okay, Godfather through
Al Pacino.
through Godfather to who? Out back to
I'm gonna go to Robert Duvall. See what happens.
Dude, I think you're a goner.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kinda
I feel like you're in a movie world so far away from Adam Sandler.
we got the Apocalypse Now, The Godfather, Open Range.
Let's see who's in Open Range. Okay, we got Kevin Costner. I mean, sure, we'll go with that. Kevin Costner from Open Range. Is that 10?
All right. No, this is so you're at 1.
He's just trying to get to 10. He's
3,
just-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have one more, but that's supposed to at least get you to what's his face? To Adam Sandler.
Okay.
So you got the Postman, Dances with Wolves, good movie. Robin Hood, and The Bodyguard.
Because I, unlike other Robin Hoods, can do a perfect British accent. Looking at the casts of these movies, and I am not finding anything satisfactory. Morgan Freeman. Oh, Alan Rickman is Snape, who Alan Rickman is also in the movie with Daniel Radcliffe. I don't. Okay, that doesn't help. I'll just Morgan Freeman through Robin Hood.
All right, Davis. That was your last guess.
Wah, wah, wah.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, my man.
This is just
Insert
a
sad
stupid
music
game
here.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't deny.
That's we did it.
Although I'm pretty sure Adam Sandler played the chair in $1 Million Baby. So
Oh, I was one away.
wait, have you guys seen $1 Million Baby?
No.
No.
Okay. No wonder that comment just went way over your guys' heads. There's like memes of like there's one, I don't remember what show it was, but there's a voice line and it's like, or a quote that's like, you're the kind of person that votes for or roots for the chair, $1 Million Baby, or something like that. I don't know. There's some memes around it, but I'm not going to spoil the movie for you because if I told you why it made sense or why it was like funny or whatever, it ruined the whole movie. So,
All right.
but I wouldn't suggest watching it because I really didn't like the movie. So
Okay.
that's probably a hot take.
Well, I'm sorry to let everybody down, but also I just want to put it out there that I got there by myself in my head without IMDb.
Good job, Davis.
Their algorithm is stupid.
I second that, but
Anyway,
Well, once Kyle plays and we've all had a turn, we never have to do this again.
unless I get like,
unless
Unless
he
I
gets
get
in
there
like
and, like,
3.
yeah, then I love IMDb. I only like it if I'm winning. Okay.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Let's end this episode by saying your name and which actor you wouldn't mind being trapped in a pandemic with.
I'm Davis, and I don't think I would mind being trapped in a quarantine with Chris Pratt. Seems like a cool guy.
Interesting. All right. Dang, this is difficult.
Well, my name is Brandon, and if I had to be trapped in a pandemic with an actor, I think I'd choose Tom Holland.
Huh.
He seems, I don't know. I feel like if it was any like an older actor, like I feel like I'd be slightly just intimidated, you know. But like Tom Holland's our age, and I'd be like, yeah, we're chill. I can talk to you.
We're chill.
My name's Kyle, and I think if I had to be trapped in a pandemic with any actor, maybe Seth Rogen. I just think that Seth Rogen in a pandemic situation would be so funny. And I also feel like he's the kind of guy that would just sit back and play video games with me.
That's probably
That's
true.
fair.
Because really, that's what I'm looking for in a pandemic partner. So, like,
Just someone who could play zombies with you.
yeah, like let's just chill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna smoke weed. I'm sure he's going to,
I'm
but
sure he's going to a lot.
you know, it's
Kyle said,
it's
I got that second hand though.
oh gosh, maybe not. Maybe I hate the smell of weed, so maybe I want to change my mind. But oh, well, it's too late. I locked it in.
All right, guys. Good night.
It's good.
Good
Bye.
night and good luck.
Or good morning.
I was gonna try and quote
Or
the Truman Show, but
good
I
afternoon.
forgot the actual quote. It's like,
It's,
I've
oh,
only
good
seen
afternoon.
half that
Wait,
show,
good morning,
the
good
movie.
afternoon, and good night, or something.
Don't bite my butt.